Let's go. From the fielder. Yeah. From the field to the court to the ring. We go. Talking smack with a hard bass flow. Yeah. Talking smack with a hard bass flow. Yeah. From the 305 to the roaring seas, where the heat blaze and the Dolphins breeze. Panthers claw through ice so cold, hurricane storm, legends unfold. This is Sean and Adrian's grind. Unfiltered takes one of a kind. South Florida Sports Unfiltered. Raw and real, no filter. From the field to the court to the ring we go. Talking smack with a hard bass flow. Yeah. Talking smack with a hard bass flow. Tackles fly and the touchdowns roar. Buzzer beaters leave you wanting more. Hockey sticks clash, hurricanes spin. Every game's a battle, every fight's a win. Stanley Media's fire, rainy days rain. Mix it all up and crank up the game. Talking sports to hit like a hurricane. South Florida reppin', nothing's the same. South Florida Sports Unfiltered. Raw and real, no filter. From the field to the court to the ring go. Talking smack with a hard bass flow. Yeah. Talking smack with a hard bass flow. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to South Florida Sports Unfiltered. We are your hosts. I am Adrian with the Rainy Day Pod, and this is the great Sean Stanley. Sean, less than a week away from the draft. How you doing? How you feeling about it?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm doing great. I am sitting here waiting for pick 11 to get handed in, and hopefully my heart doesn't get broken.
Well, history would tell you there's definitely maybe a 60 to 70% chance to happen. But we got a new coach, man. We get new GM. There's new optimism. There's new air.
There is.
Just smell it. Smell it. All right. Taste it. Taste that new air. That's new dolphin air right there. All right. Ooh, yeah.
Grabbing it.
Get it. Get it in your lungs. Get it in your mouth. Down your throat.
Little solely and half on there, baby.
Oh yeah. Speaking of throats, tonight, we're not just mocking a draft, all right? We got the mockster of all mocksters. This guy probably done did 50,000 mocks since January, and he will not stop. And it ain't gonna stop tonight either. We talking about he never met a draft he couldn't mock. He said this personally to me. The king of the mocks, I like to call him. The Leche King, some people call him. All right? Loves banana milk. Never heard of it. Never, ever heard of it. No, man, he is the owner, creator, host of many shows on FTSN, Fins Talk Sports Network. The great Bobby Fins Talk is in the building, man.
Oh, man. Thank you for that awesome introduction. I appreciate being here with you guys. Stanley, always great to see you, sir. Adrian, as always, my brother, thank you for inviting me on to this awesome show and for that awesome introduction. I should have had banana milk with me, and so I could have shown you, it would have been perfect, You have strawberry milk, banana milk, you have all types of milk, and, that's actually pretty damn good. So,
yeah, never heard of it.
Yeah.
Sean, you ever drank banana milk?
No, I don't drink milk.
I think Bobby's making that shit himself. I'm sorry. I ain't never heard of that ever.
I just don't drink milk. I'm the only one who drinks milk straight from, I don't have to put chocolate or nothing in there. A cold glass of milk, I'm down with.
Cold
family, they
glass of
need
all white milk.
all white milk down the throat, coat the throat with some good leche. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know,
hell yeah.
my wife,
Senor
she needs
leche.
chocolate. Yeah, my wife needs chocolate milk. The ones need to warm it in chocolate. I'm like, no, just give me the straight. I'll just take the cold glass. You know, nothing beats a cold glass
No,
of milk.
no doubt got a great question. Is that just milk with banana quick?
Yeah, see, he knows it was Nesquik. So what happened? So what would go down is when I was younger, I would go on the road with my dad. You know, my dad was a mover. You know, so he would drive the tractor trailer from state to state, and so to save money from paying coworkers or guys who join him on the road, he'd bring his teenage kids. So it'd be me and him, and we'd go on the road, and before we drive off to start getting on the highway in from Coral Springs, he would stop at the 7-Eleven or this whatever little side market there, and we go in. I get some Reese's, fill up the bag, and got strawberry milk, chocolate milk, banana milk.
Right.
There you go. So yeah, it was Nesquik. Yeah. So thank you, no doubt. He knew what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he knows girthy milk too. He is a fan. It seems like
on that offensive line, D line, we need that girth.
That's right, man. Big Miami Dolphin fan. Been a Miami Dolphin fan all your life. I'm assuming we all are. I mean, come on. How could you not? Growing up in South Florida, but some people also choose different teams, which
they do.
I call they're bandwagons. They just go with the winning team. Who won? Oh, now I like them. A lot of Steelers fans down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
just because they were winning.
I've been a Dolphin fan my whole life. I credit my stepfather, Ralph. When
Ralphie boy,
yes sir. When we moved down to South Florida after my parents separated, and my mom met Ralph, and took us in, and obviously it's just sports in general. Every team you see there, that's the teams we watched and we celebrated. But I mean, we were die-hard Dolphin fans, and no matter win, lose, or draw, till the day I die, I'll be a Dolphins fan. I don't give a damn how bad the team's going to be. You'll never see me. I'm done with the Dolphins. I see a lot of fans say, I'm done with the Dolphins. I'm done with them. I'll never be done with the team, with my team. So, 100%.
Straight up, man. You've been talking about it at length on multiple shows, probably for the past couple months, about Hafley and Sullivan. The new interview with Dan Le Batard. Did you listen to that?
I saw part of it. I haven't got to the second half of it. I didn't get to see when he started talking about the Dolphins. I got to the part where he was talking about his story about sleeping on the desk and everything else, and which is always good. First off, I'm a big fan of Dan Le Batard and the way he interviews and then just the way Hafley talks. I mean, I'm not trying to knock McDaniel at all, but on a human level, like. That's how Hafley seems like that. Like he looks like a no nonsense guy. He looks like he can be a no nonsense guy, but when he talks, especially when he talks about his backstory, it's like you can identify with him. It's like he gets down. And the same thing with Sullivan too. Like it's like when Sullivan had his press conference, his pre-draft presser a couple days ago. I don't know how many messages, DMs, Twitter, text message, whatever. Refreshing, breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's quite a knockout punch. Like, damn, this is what this looks like. Does it equate to wins? I don't know. We haven't got to that part yet. That's what's going to matter. Yeah. You could be William Shakespeare talking. You build a shitty team. It ain't going to matter. If they walk the walk and talk the talk, then we're good. But they so far can talk the talk. They're saying everything I want to hear about the future of the team or what their plans are.
Yeah, Sullivan seems really intense. Like real intense. Like. Behind the scenes, he's probably you don't want to fuck with that guy.
It's like a coach. A coach is a GM, no nonsense guy. When they were talking about trading up or trading down, he was like, "Look, there's a lot of guys calling right now from other teams who are basically BSing. Hey, would you trade up? Would you trade?" He's like, "Hey, I'm not doing that. Call me on draft day. We'll talk then." Like that tells you the type of guy he is. And when he says it's my decision, like I'll talk to Hafley, I'll talk to the scouts, we'll work together, but in the end, I'll make the decision. Who's coming to this team, and then Coach Hafley's job is to coach, and that's the way it should be. There shouldn't be no second guessing or, hey, Stanley, you have a voice, Bobby, you do, Adrian, you do. No, hey, we can all talk, but in the end, it's Sean's decision. You know what I mean? Like, and
that's right.
I throw him a bone there.
It don't work out. It's on you, Sean.
This F's up. You're fired.
He's got me messing the Dolphins up now. Look at that. See how I did all talking and then threw it on me to make the decision? I like it.
Yeah.
I did like, though, when Halfley was on Lebitard and said, because Dan even asked him, he's like, do you guys get along because you're so much alike? And he's like, we're alike, but he said the one thing about Sullivan was he's going to tell you the truth to your face. Whether you like it or you don't like it, you're going to get told what is happening with at least John Eric Sullivan on there. And it was refreshing to hear that, because it's like he even said they had a lot of disagreements in Green Bay. Because Halfley was the defensive coordinator. Sullivan came down, which he didn't have to, and sat with Halfley on a couple guys. And, Sullivan was like, the guy's a first-round grade, and Halfley's like, I don't see it. And they went back and forth. He kind of just went through the whole thing of, they didn't say what the player was or anything like that, but he's like, look, we're not going to agree on anything, but ultimately, whoever he chooses, I've got a coach, and our coaching staff has to develop. That's the way this game played. That's the way the game's played. And to me, that is very refreshing to hear. Again, as you said, does it make wins and losses? We'll figure that out down the road, because next year probably not going to be a lot of winning anyways. But if you can see the development with guys that are getting drafted, then I think we're on the right track at least. At least the track's going forward, not going further back.
I love that point. It's true, and I think people, when you see like a player, right, Adrian, and you watching these shows, and and Sean, I've been what I love when I'm doing this is, I'm running a lot of mocks, but a lot of times I'm letting other people give the, hey, I'm helping you. We'll talk about prospects, but you make that decision. And, but you'll read the comments, and everybody's giving their 2 cents, which is great. I want that. But there are a lot of people who are like, oh, don't take that guy. He doesn't fit the scheme, or don't take that guy. He doesn't go usually with what they do, or he's too small. He's too big. He has a background. He's this. That's the job of the coaching staff. If you get a guy who, man, this guy is a talent, like he is really a good player, could be a great player. He hasn't hit that potential yet, or no one sees it yet, but he could. Oh, well, but he doesn't fit our scheme. They wouldn't take him. First off, you don't know that. They'll get. Their job is, hey, if Sullivan says this guy is really good, we're drafting good football players who contribute day one. It's Halfley's job and his staff to get that player to fit that scheme, or for them to fit the scheme around the player. So, that's and I just love to hear that from our coach, but also from the GM. And I love that he says, hey, and like that's already expectation, saying, I expect Sullivan, when I'm messing up, or if things are like maybe a certain player is not doing, for him to come to my office and go, hey, what's going on? And it's not like I'm going to go to the owner, or I'm going to go to the media and throw a little shot here. No, we're going to talk. That's why when they first were introduced, and you saw the passion and the emotion of getting these jobs, but then you saw them just sitting down as questions were being asked, kind of laughing with each other, and whatever. I was like, to me, that was refreshing. It's like I could see these two. They're not going to be afraid to say, Adrian, like, hey, Adrian, this is bullshit, man. You got to get that together. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, now Adrian's going to go cry to the owner. No, Adrian's go, hey, okay, I hear you, or hey, let's go back and forth until we figure this out. That's what we have right now, or at least what I feel what we have. And that's why, again, you're right. No expectations, little to no expectation. No one expects to win next year, but I expect this to be a solid process to get to that point, hopefully 2 years down the line, or 3.
Yeah.
Solid build.
Yeah, and another thing he said that I found very interesting was Dan Lebitard asked him, why'd you take Miami? Why was Miami the job? And he said, well, I'll be honest with you. It was the first, when I did my Zooms and everything else, Miami was the first one because of the alignment with John Eric Sullivan. John Eric Sullivan, for the last 2 drafts, he's like, we don't hang out outside of the football. We talk about football. And he went in, and they had this picked out because Halfley said everywhere he had been where the alignment wasn't there was a failure in his career, everywhere he had been. But when he went and he saw Shanahan and Lynch, and he saw how automatically they kind of came together, and you could see that they were in line on what they wanted, expectations, what they wanted on players, everything else, it worked. And he was like, that's what I have to have the first time I'm there, and him and John Eric Sullivan had talked about this, and it came to fruition now here in Miami. So, and he said, he's went to John Eric Sullivan and said, how did it look? And he's told him numerous times, not good. And there was times where he said, hey, that guy lollygagged on a play, and then he went back to look at film to see things and different things on players too. So again, I think you're gonna have a good mixture, but I think the season's gonna be up and down because again, John Eric Sullivan's probably gonna call some people out, or at least let Halfley know what's happening, and then I think you're gonna start seeing things fluctuate a little bit. But that's what we need. That's what next year's about. Next year's about just kind of getting the base of the culture, and then you start going, because you're not. Look, man, nobody's perfect in the draft, but you've got to try to at least knock I would say, what we got, 5 picks in the first 3 rounds or something like that, 6 picks in the first 3?
7.
Is it 7 now? I can't remember.
I did in the first. Yep.
I messed up today, and I did a mock draft, and I messed myself up because I kept trading, and I forgot how many picks I was supposed to have.
He's like Alex. He ended up with 26 picks in a mock draft. Before.
Yeah, buddy. I made up a whole team today. I got 18 rookies. Today I got 18 on one. I got a B+ on my draft. So
there you go. Yeah, I'll say I love what you finished up there in regards of Sullivan, how he watches, and he'll go, hey, that one player, maybe he quit on a play when, like, for me, when I'm watching film of the college football players, and you can't always judge on that, but it is something that stands out to me. I love motor, right? When a guy just is nonstop, and, and like, yeah, even if the ball's on, the playmaker's on the other side of the field, and that defensive player is running to go catch up, even when the play is almost dead, that stands out to me, right? When you see the guy kind of slow down and start walking, and there's still a live play going on, again, that stands out to me where I'll kind of like, I'm going to ding a point there. It doesn't mean he's a terrible player. It's just it's a point. I'll drop him down. That's what this whole next year is about. Like I already talked to Finstanza about post-game shows. I was like, this probably may be the first year where pregame, postgame is mostly going to be analytical and like, hey, this is what happened. Bam, bam, bam. It's not going to be like, the team sucks. Fire the GM, fire the coach. It's all going to be about like, hey, damn man, Savanana's second year, mate. God willing, he does great, but man, he struggled again this week. This is something we got to look at towards the draft. Maybe we go another right guard, or maybe we go ahead and promote this guy. Like you're going to be that's what this year is going to be about, is watching the players. How do they develop? And when they have a bad game, how do they do next week? Responding rise. So that, because I think that's what Miami's going to do. I think that's how Sullivan's going to run this football team. It's like it's gone are the days where we're hanging on to player just because we draft them high or draft them at a certain point or paid them too much. Now gone to like when they suck or they're shitty, whatever, we're moving on. We're going to get another guy. We're going to go, I could see that being the case. And again, that word keeps coming in my head, refreshing. It's refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Who loves football? Who wants to be a Miami Dolphin? That's what we're looking for this year, this upcoming year.
And actually, what is it to be a Miami Dolphin? Because that's still not defined right now. I mean, it's just come here and vacation.
I mean, we went from a hard ass to a clown. Now we got like a almost in between, but he's pretty. He's not in between. He's gonna be very honest.
Halfley's not in between.
Be very honest up front. Don't take his kindness for weakness. That's what Halfley said.
Yeah, he said, I'm not here to be friends with players. I'm here to make them better. I'm here to get them more money. And that will bring the respect, and that's what he's like. I got to be respected. I don't need to be friends.
I'm going to tell you.
You hear that, Mike?
Yeah, sorry. You hear that? No, I'll tell you what. Like, I'll tell you how much I love what's going on. Again, it's very early, right? We don't know what's going to happen.
No, yeah, 100%.
But again, what we're hearing, what we're seeing, try not to get myself going because we said Ralphie Boy earlier. It's how much I love it. It's like, man, oh man, I know he is, but man, I wish he was here to see these guys and what they're talking and what they've been doing and how they've been. Like, I could just pick up that phone and
been jacked up.
Oh man, I just know how pumped he would be, so it's like kind of like, damn, it's like, but again, this is me talking, but it's like I even said to my mother, I was like, you talk about, what's it, Angels in the Ball Field. You remember that movie back in the day? It's kind of like how it feels. Like all of a sudden, Ralph passed, and all of a sudden, there goes Greer. There goes McDaniel. Tua is gone. Holy shit! All the changes are happening. So I appreciate it, But I really love it, and I know he'd love it too.
Yeah, man. Shout out everybody in the chat. Stoney Stanley, Savdar. 2 Raw SmackDowns tomorrow. All right. Love it though.
He's in WrestleMania mode.
You got Uncle Tony, Anthony Manzano in there. Manzano. He did say the Panthers will be picking in the top 10 also, and could possibly get the number 1 pick. So that's,
but
that's awesome.
But on the flip side, they don't have number 1 picks in the next 2 drafts. So
yeah,
unless trades happen or something. So.
Finn Sammy did our intro. Just Finn's
post production.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast, no doubt. In there, Eddie's in there. He said every time he's on the inner web, he sees you, Bobby. I love that.
It's every time I get away, man. They pull me back in. You know. Yeah, Adrian got me busy this week. Adrian got me busy. I told him he knows I got the draft 3 days, and I'm doing all these shows. You know, you would think, let me not bother Bobby till after. No, he's like, pick up the phone. I'm like, man, he's mad as hell. I was like, damn. You know, that's how you know we're good, man. When he called me, go, hey, answer the phone. I'm like, so sorry, damn, I'm dying. I got a migraine. He's like, oh, my bad.
I was like, oh shit, my bad, bro. You know.
Let's just pick up the phone. Let's go.
He still cussed me out.
I'm like, you're gonna be on the show. You're gonna be on the show.
I already signed you up. I was like, fuck.
So
all right. No, I'm just playing.
What did Anthony say? He said when the administration. I don't see any questions, bro.
Oh no, he's talking about the BC where you know, Halfley talked about it. He's like, you know, he had a good thing for a little bit, and then players started coming in and like, hey, I'm leaving, and he didn't enjoy football anymore. That wasn't what he went there for. He went there to coach football, and that wasn't coaching. He even said, like, at BC, he wasn't even a head coach much anymore. He was so busy doing all the other stuff. So,
he said
it's a pretty good interview. It's a real good interview.
He said he didn't like who he was.
Yeah, who he became
with the changing landscape of college. Like, I don't think anybody's liking that. Bill Belichick probably regretting going to college. He's like, oh, this is looking a little rough. Now, man, what are your needs? I know everybody's got what they think the Dolphins' needs are. What are your I want to say, give me top 4 needs, Bobby.
Well, again, I think you need everything. You need good football players. I don't care what position. I know everybody goes, oh no, we need a corner. Oh no, we need a safety. Oh no, I don't give a damn. If go BPA on the board. BPA. And I even go later on, you know, you're looking, you know, we don't need a quarterback. We talk about quarterback, but if there's if somehow a real good guy standing there or in round 3 or 4, and you're like, there's no way that guy should be there, grab him. That's a good football player. Yes. But if you're saying needs, right? I mean, it's obvious. Well, they've signed so many corners, but still, it is the secondary, safety and corner, right tackle. Both guard positions, because even though I've said this before, I believe in 7 last year. O-line, right? O-line, but we know left tackle and center is good. But again, beef up that. Again, we need the girth on that offensive line. Build up that line, right? Ooh. Edge rusher, basically the whole freaking team, right? I mean, you know, people go, we don't need a quarterback. We got a 3rd rounder backup who's going to be a starter. And hey, I'm excited to see what he can do in a low expectation environment. We got a 7th round backup. You know, I mean, we don't need a quarterback. But still, you know, we're good. I mean, every position, wide receiver is desperate. Even without trading Jalen Waddle, we needed a wide receiver. We needed 2. And now we definitely need 2 wide receivers. And I think Miami could go 2 or 3 wideouts in the draft, depending on who's going to be on that board. I wouldn't be surprised. Whether that's 2 wideouts and a tight end or 3 wideouts, you know, I could see it happening. How
early do you think for a wide receiver? You just think.
Go ahead.
If a player's there that they really like, they're just going to take him. That's how I feel like this draft's going to go.
I think so too. I don't think any of us could really predict. I know a lot of people are going to act like they know exactly what Miami's going to do. Like, oh, they're not going that route. Doesn't fit. You know, I don't think we all know. You know, it's good blueprint to follow what Green Bay has done. You know, oh, you want to see what they're going to do? Let's look at what Green Bay did over the last few years or the last 20 years or whatever. Yeah, that's great. We could reference that back, and we know that Sullivan's probably going to lean on what he's learned. but also this is his first draft. He's setting a foundation in place to build his team on. So, I mean, he could go crazy. Now, I just had this conversation with a Titans fan today because obviously I live in Nashville, and he was talking to me about receivers and whatever. And I was saying, with the top 3 guys, and you think of Tyson, who just the Dolphins were at his pro day today, but Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, Mekhi Lemon, who Miami showed a lot of interest towards. He was in the top 30 visit. Those top 3 guys, you could like them, but when you get to 11, you're kind of like, like if you get Mekhi Lemon at 30 or 30, in the top, like you feel a lot better than getting him at 11. And I'm not saying he could be a great player. Now, those 3 guys, you're going at 11. But when you get in that second round, Denzel Boston, Chris Bell, Chris Brazel, Ted Hurst, like I feel better about going after a guy in the second tier than going after the top tier guys. Like, unless they fall to 30 or beyond, if that 11th pick, I don't know if I feel very eager to grab one of those guys at 11. Unless it's a trade down scenario or whatever, like go get offensive line or whoever the top player is on the board at that point, and then get your receiver in the second round or even the third round. And I feel a lot better about those guys than I do those guys at 11 in terms of value. That doesn't mean they're not going to be good players. They could be great players. Just the value, I don't feel is there.
Yeah, I agree. I think you go line or secondary at 11 and the value back. We had so many holes. Even if you I think you 11, like you said, the value at 11 is, to me, would be offensive line or secondary at that point.
No, 100%. And again, it comes down to value, right? I mean, offensive line, the top of that board, like there are some good guys in the back. Don't get me wrong, but the top, Fanu, Mamanoa, Ione at guard, like there's some good guys up. Like you get them at 11, you're feeling pretty freaking good, especially those Fanu and Mamanoa.
Yeah.
When it comes down to
corners,
then when you get to the second tier, the third tier, you're kind of like, that's when you're kind of like, oh man, it's a kind of give and take. Corner, Monsieur Delane, like you get him 11, you're feeling good. You're like, hey, I got a solid guy. You wait till the other picks, and you're kind of like, hey, I like this guy, but it's kind of like, do we really need him? Can I go here? You know what I mean? That's what you like. Yep. Again, you think BPA, right? All right, well, if Ruben Bain is sitting there at 11, if Jeremiah Love, that's where you're kind of like, even though we don't need technically a back, that's like great value. You're like, damn, 11, man, he's still sitting there. That's a consideration. But receiver, at 11, I see it later because of the value.
Do you think Ruben Bain's fallen because of this story that that somebody just put out? That's something that happened, what, it was a year or 2 ago? Like, do you think that he's fallen out of that top 10?
Well, somebody's trying to get him to fall because they talked about his arms. He had the T-Rex arms, right? And then you had now you have alligator arms, and now you have the story about the accident. It's crazy because Josh Wingate, co-host of the Fins Talk Draft Show on FTSN with me, texted in our group chat, the 3 of us, and was like, that he was hearing from the Cowboys, show, whatever he was, that, there's something going on with Ruben Bain off the field stuff. And he asked me, and I said, honestly, I've never heard anything really about Ruben Bain. I've always seen he's an upstate kid, and he's done great. And I said, but let me reach out to a guy who I know is inside on Kane stuff, And he said the same thing. I said, hey, is there anything off the field that I could have missed on Ruben Bain? And he said, no, dude, like Ruben Bain, he's an outstanding citizen, clean, he does things in the community, whatever, he's everything you want in a player. And of course, then comes this car accident thing from which, again, somebody unfortunately lost their life and whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think, there's guys that killed and they get picked high and, whatever, or been involved in something like that. I can't see him falling too far. I think teams are working hard probably to get him to fall. I could see, if he gets past Miami, I could see him going to Baltimore and having a killer career, which would be so freaking
Dolphins.
See, exactly. So, I hope he falls. I hope he falls to 11, and I would run to the board.
But let me ask you this.
Yes.
I'll ask both of you this. Do you think the NFL teams, with all that they do, looking at all these players, didn't already have a knowing about the accident?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's a guy on staff, right, for every team.
Yeah, I mean,
guys on staff that do investigations, like private investigators. They look up everything. So they must have known that. That's why I'm thinking, like, this has to be a team throwing this that's trying to drag him down to get to him and snag him up.
That's the Dolphins.
It's the Dolphins trying to get him to 30.
Close to home.
Let's do it.
Let's just put this story out. Somebody put this. Hey, we'll pay you this much. Put this story out. No, I would love it. I would love that pick for real. Premium defensive player that should have been top 5. Yes, now they got him. Now they got him
later
pushing down. He was like first top 5. When the mock drafts first started, and then now they're pushing him down. He's like 7, 8. So
it's gonna be interesting too to see when if it comes up and Bane is there, what happens? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the interesting decision.
They're talking to me.
If Eleven's there, so
no, but she's gonna come in.
Dad life, gotta love it.
Sorry, guys.
No, you were unmuted. You were unmuted the whole time. Don't worry about it.
Oh, was I really? No.
Dad life. Dad life. It's all good. Bro, we all go through it.
Was I unmuted for real? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I turned it off.
You're like, they're talking to me. I can't hear you.
Oh, shit. Sorry. My son, he's like, he's motioning me in the background. So I'm like, I thought I muted. I'm like, get out. And he's like, connect your phone. I'm like, no. And he goes, I want to come back in. I'm like, dude, they're talking to me. Like, stop talking.
Like, you really feel about us out loud.
Yeah. These jackasses.
Tristan's a great kid.
Oops.
He's a great kid.
Tristan's
awesome. He makes picks on Sundays.
But, he always does this. He always does, I love it. I go, son, I'm doing a show. Go out there. He goes, no, I'll stay. I'll be on mute. I'll play on mute. I'll stay quiet. As soon as we go live, this show and every other fucking show, he's there dancing right next to me, going like this. I'm going like this. What do you just hear? My mic's gonna be off mute, and I'm gonna.
How old is he?
He fell asleep. 8. He'll be 9.
Okay. I got a 7-year-old boy, so I know what you're going through, brother.
Yeah, brother. Kids.
Yeah, they don't stop. No, man.
So sorry.
You ready to mock?
Let's mock it up, brother.
I'm telling you, the mock master.
This one.
We're about to get into this. We're about to get all into this, man. So, are we making any trades, Bobby? Or are we just doing a straight up draft?
I'll leave that up to you. You tell me. I'm okay doing either one. We can investigate trades, or you tell me, hey, Bobby, we're not going to do no trades.
If you find a trade that you really love, you can definitely. We're gonna look at it all. So.
Okay, go for it. Let's do it. This is the first time I'm listening to it. Can't control nothing. I'm like,
All right. I'm going off of this.
So weird.
I'm going off the EV Muck's page, Adrian. So you're gonna have to look at the chat on there because I'm gonna be running the simulator from my end.
Just make sure you put it at 7 rounds, right? You got 7 rounds.
Yeah, I gotta go there now. You're right. I didn't reset it. I got it on realistic and fast.
That's perfect.
And we're gonna be the Cowboys. All right, we're ready. All right, here we go. We get started. You guys ready? 100% ready? I can hit the start button when you're ready.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, we ready to go.
Here we go. I'm going to say Fernando Mendoza with the first pick to the Las Vegas Raiders.
How much money you want to bet on that?
I nailed it. Oh, wow.
Okay. Let's go see who got picked. The root.
Ooh.
All right, so number 1, Fernando Mendoza. Number 2, Sonny Styles.
Went 2.
Arvell Reese 3. David Bailey 4. Jeremiah Love 5. Bain to the Ravens at 6. Delane to the Commanders at 7. Tate to the Saints. Mekhi Lemon to the Chiefs. And Ione to the Texans. The Dolphins are on the clock. We've got Caleb Downs there. You've got Malinois, Fano.
Man.
That Chiefs pick's not real. Chief pick is not real. There's no way they're taking a wide receiver.
That's, it's crazy.
Are we doing trades? Because there's 4 trades on the board.
We can look at trades. We can look at trades for sure. I'm down to do that. Right. I'm going to say, because I love what's on the board right now, but I want to see how far we go down because there are a few guys. Oh, well, that's easy. There's 2 good ones.
The Rams could be a good one.
The Rams is what I'm looking at here. You get 61.
And you go back to 13. You only fall 2, so 3 of your guys are there. So
Yeah, I tell you what. You know what? I'm not even thinking about it. Let's go ahead and get that 61st pick. I'll trade down 2 spots. I like what's on the board. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's get that Rams pick.
Let's go.
We are
Add an extra
accepting
pick,
the
and you're
trade.
still gonna get a premium player.
That's it. I'm gonna tell you right now. Signed, sealed, delivered. Let's go build the trenches. Let's get that girth.
Yep.
Spencer Fanu out of Utah.
Yep.
I'm not even thinking twice about it. Let's start the girth.
BPA too.
That's it.
All right.
Love it.
I want to make sure Spencer Fano is on the card, right?
That's what we're doing. We're running into the board.
Yeah. Is it Fano or Fanu?
I say Fanu.
But y'all confusing me.
Oh, come on. Look at this. Look at the top of this board. Are you kidding me?
Oh boy.
Man, it's great, but it sucks at the same time because I'm leaving one or the other. There's 3 guys that I love here. Can you check the trades, though? I want to check the trades.
I was going to ask you if you want the trades.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the trades just to see. Right. Nah, damn it. Ooh, well, that's probably a 2nd-round pick next year. Maybe. Go ahead, Adrian.
I'm probably taking that safety right here. McNeil Warren.
Yeah, so with the corners, if you go back, I don't think we'll do the trade. When you look at this, so I'll just say the 3 guys, right? Okay, McNeil, Warren. Safety's another one. There's some good safeties, right? And again, but the guys later are the guys where you kind of have to think about it. Caleb Downs, McNeil, Warren, Tyneman. Those are guys that are like, they're there. Those are ones like you feel good after you take them. You're sold on them.
Yeah.
Corner, after Delane and even McCoy, even though he has the injury, he's in that tier too, where you're kind of like, Colton Hood, I love. I think Colton's a great player. I'd be happy if we took him at 30, and I'm going to be fine with it. Massador, I love. You can call me biased, whatever. But consistent playmaker, gets to the quarterback. You need an edge rusher. But I'm not even going to think twice.
Simpson on your board right here?
No, he's not. Maybe to trade down, right? But I need more than what they were given. Miami did meet with him, though, but I don't think so. But I'll say right here, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm going McNeil Warren here. I feel a lot better getting the safety here than I do the corner. And I love Hood. I wouldn't be mad if it happened.
I love Massador, too.
Yes, I do. I love Massador, too. But we need a safety, especially a big one. 6'3", 200-some-odd pounds. I'm down.
All right, so Emmanuel McNeil Warren is the pick?
That's the pick.
Send that shit in.
It's so fast. So, damn. Oh, man. So, what? We got 61 right after this. And, again, there's 3 guys for sure I'm looking at here. And those are the 2 guards.
Idleman wants to trade Jalen Wright so bad.
Say who?
Idleman in the chat.
Chat, bro. He's ready. He's ready for it.
So, again, I'm looking at the 2 guards, Basantis, Pregnon, and then, of course, you got Malachi Lawrence there, and you're thinking about edge rusher. Damn.
There are 2 trade options flashing.
There is. Yeah, you could definitely open that up, Sean. We'll take a look at that, my man. Okay. Well.
You go back 1 with the Jets.
You know what? I'd say, and I'm going to be honest with you, usually I'd say the Jets no matter what.
Yeah. Yep.
But maybe they take a guy, and then I like that 103. I would like to steal a pick from them to move down 1. So let's go trade with the Jets here. I'll move down 1 spot.
Great value.
They actually took Christian Miller.
Dumbass. No, I'm just playing.
Christian Miller's good.
He is. I'm just playing. Look at Adrian defending their pick.
Yeah.
He will not be good with the Jets. Anybody to go to the Jets, you might as well consider your career a wrap. So,
you know what? I am not gonna. I really want to build that line, but Spanu play tackle or guard. I'm looking at those 2 top guards, but I know what happens with edge rusher. It drops. And, I could be comfortable taking a guy later, and there will be guys later on, but I'm going Malachi Lawrence here. I like him. I like his potential. I like what he could add to this defense. Opposite chop. And he might not be the only edge rusher we go here, but I'm going to go Malachi.
All right, Malachi Lawrence is the pick?
Yeah,
he's the pick.
I like it. Now we're taking a bunch off. Here we go.
Uh-oh. There's an interesting guy that local still there, by the way.
I see him, and trust me, I got my eyes on him. So
5 trade options, by the way.
yeah, we could look at that. We could look at that. They're calling. We got to answer, right? Like Sully said, he says, I'm answering the phone. I'm going to listen. So let's listen. Atlanta, no, not that big of a drop off, but I'm not doing that. Denver, you go down one spot, probably get a third rounder next year. I assume if you click on it, you'll see it.
You want a counter offer or just click on it?
No, you just click on the. Yeah, I know you can. So no, I ain't doing that.
2027 fourth.
Yeah, we're good. We're all right. It's not bad value though. KC, you just click out of it.
Okay, all right, thank you. I was like, how the heck did I get out of there? I'm stuck.
I know.
That's it. Draft is
74, 73 in the future.
But you can counter them too if you want. You can.
Yeah, you can counter. You can counter. But I like what's on the board here. We could get out of here.
Yep.
There's some options here. I mean, even Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame, the running back, is there. Even though I love Ollie freaking Gordon, you add to that running back room. No, I forgot who you just said.
No Jackus.
I don't know. Not Jackus right here.
Back.
But his career back.
Oh no.
Oh, shut up. No, just kidding. You know what? Let's go Keontae Scott out of Miami.
Yeah.
That dude's
a
dog.
corner.
We need dogs, man, and he's one.
Absolutely.
I love that kid. Yeah. Let's go. We need the U. Let's keep
I see now you like the wide receivers in the later rounds.
Yeah, I'm not going to draft a guy. I like Zachariah Branch. I love his potential too. He's a speed demon, and so do not get me wrong. But I don't care. Like, but he's 5'8". No, they want big. No, it's talent. But I like Keontae Scott, and so I see Kalen Rutledge there. That's where really I was kind of drawn to. But I'm going to go Keontae Scott because I'm going to go corner later. Let's go Keontae Scott.
Keontae Scott, final pick.
That's my final pick.
Hey, we got a couple of haters in the chat.
Good thing I can't see the chat. Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna round. Ted Hurst. I'm going Ted Hurst.
That's what I was looking to.
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
Ted Hurst, final pick.
That's it. Yeah, I'm going.
No, yeah, you got to. When you see him on the board, you grab him.
Yeah, he'll be
Ted Hurst, right? Ted Hurst.
Ted Hurst.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Good. Got him.
Big. That's a lot of talent right there on one guy.
Can you move up? I just want to make sure if you can move up.
Which way? Move up. Where?
I don't know. Are you down a little bit, or is that at the top of the board?
No, it's now at the top now. Malik Muhammad is the top, number 85. Okay. And there are some trade offers.
We got to pick right after at 90. Yeah, you could look at the trade since we got to pick at 90.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's a little too
108, 107. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll hold off. I'll hold off there.
All right. Hold on a minute. Give me another. All right.
You can tell Bobby's done this quite a few times.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
This is only our third. Well, our third on air, at least.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If there's a position you want me to hit, let me know. I don't know if you're looking at.
Do me a favor. Go ahead and click. I'm going to look at corner, and then I want to look at interior offensive line. But go corner first.
Idleman. What's the problem? But no guts. Eddie said redemption, so probably forgetting the cane. Ted Hurst too.
Let's see. Boo, Bobby.
That's the corners. What's the other position you want me to see, Bobby? What's the other position?
So with corner, okay. Go to interior offensive line. And click off corner, so we get.
Oh! It doesn't click off automatically. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
That. Oops, sorry. There you go. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured, Eddie.
You know what? Go back to all. That will unclick. It will unclick it once you go to all. And yeah, let's go Malik Muhammad. I think 90. I'll be okay at 90. Go Malik Muhammad.
All right. Malik Muhammad is drafted.
Bryce Lance.
Bryce Lance?
That's right.
All right.
Okay. Let's go.
94. Okay. Okay.
We back.
We are back. Okay, you know what? You're hovering on him. And I'm going to tell you, I like Logan Jones. I like what you can get out of him again.
Yeah.
You go, well, we have Aaron Brewer. Why? We don't need to get Aaron Brewer's on a contract year, and and Packers mindset, right? Or what Sullivan in what usually is, you get a guy before you need a guy. You get that, so that way you got depth, but you also got a guy who could plug, and you could actually possibly move him to guard if needed.
Hey, I'm gonna just let you know, any Iowa offensive line, dog.
Yes, 100%. I want dogs.
Straight up dog.
Oh man, that is not a bad deal, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
right there.
No, that's good.
You're moving down 3 spots. For shits and giggles, let's do it. Let's do that trade.
All right, we're accepting it.
I hate to lose Logan Jones, but I'm cool with that, and that's okay. That's cool.
Yeah, he went to the Patriots though.
Oh, son of a! Now you know he's a Hall of Famer. Where I'm in.
That's it. We're done.
That's it. Let's see. Man, they don't have. They took off that thing off where we can look at the picks. Let's see. Okay, so we got Hurst, we got Lance, got Malachi Lawrence.
You mean our picks? Mean, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking about our picks.
Yeah.
No, that's not it. Where is that? The War Room?
Oh, there you go, right there. I'm sorry. Okay, Perfect. That's great. Fanu, McNeil Warren, Lawrence, Keontae Scott, Hurst, Muhammad, Lance.
That's good.
That's pretty, man. That is pretty. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we're at 97. Okay, I have an idea there. All right.
There are some trades. Just
let's see.
Sam Heck.
So I am looking at line. I'm looking at Farmer. Can you go to interior offensive line?
Yeah.
Okay. Zune can play multiple positions.
Jake Slaughter.
Slaughter's there. Yeah. Farmer.
Yeah, Farmer's good.
Go to OT.
Bell, big ass there. But you can get him.
Maybe.
You can get him in a little. Oh, yeah, you're right.
More than likely, it'll be off. Go to linebacker if you don't mind. I'm sorry making you jump.
No, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me get the tackle off. Sorry. There you go.
Okay. All right. We got some options there. I know Manzano's guy is still on the board later. Keenan Daniels. Bocher's there. All right. We're good at linebacker for now. Tight end. Let's look at tight end. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, Sam Roche. Roche is there.
The tight end room's kind of still looking good after a few picks. Okay.
Yeah.
There's trades too. I don't know if you want to look at them or not.
We can look at them. Yeah, you could always open that up. Don't hurt to look.
You like Jolie?
I'm all right. I've heard some good things. I haven't really had a chance to watch him too much.
Roush is a dog.
Roush I like a lot.
Watch his tape.
Roush I like a lot. Yeah, I like him a lot. I'm good on trade right now. I'm good on a trade. I'm looking at that. Cleveland's probably the only one, but I'm going to stay out of that one for right now.
All right.
And
damn, we got Keontae Scott. Tony.
Let us ride. I'm gonna keep building this O-line. I'm gonna go Markel Bell. Go O-line, Markel Bell.
That's actually
tackle.
Talk about girth.
All right, so Markel Bell.
You got it.
That's all the girth you need, Bobby.
Look at that, 103. So go ahead and all again. And let's go. Okay.
I like one of these tight ends or maybe second wide receiver here.
We got two wide receivers. We got two wide receivers.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
We got Hurst and who?
Bryce Lance.
Oh, Bryce Lance. Okay.
I see Neil. Neil is still there on the board. We went safety, got an edge rusher. I'm thinking of tight end, but I'm trying to see who else is on the board there. I like Trey Zone is right there. A guy center, but could play guard as well. Oscar Delp.
Oh yeah. I like Delp.
Go to tight end. I'm between Delp and Roche. I think I'm gonna go tight end here.
Yeah, I like Roche.
Let's go. Let's go Stanford. Let's go Sam Roche here.
I want to go Roche.
Yeah, I'm going Roche here. Let's have some fun.
All right. Sam Roche at 103.
$130. All right.
Nope, hold on a minute. Let me get back all. There we go.
All right.
Oh, Carson Beck is there.
Oh, yeah, Carson.
Hey, he's met with Miami twice. Top 30, local top 30 visit, and also at the combine.
They're going to pick him in the 7th round.
Yeah. Let's look at D-line for a minute here.
D-line, there we are.
Okay. Tyler, okay. It's so weird when I don't have my own hand. I'm playing with a battery. So I'm like trying to. Let's go to a linebacker again. And I see Keyshawn Elliott is there. You know what? Let's go Bocher out of Oregon. He's still there. I like him.
Bryce Bocher?
Yeah, let's go Bryce
right.
Bocher.
What a name. What a name.
Sounds like a player for Halfley.
Yeah.
The Bocher.
Sound like a big son bitch.
That's a huge bit. No, this is value wise. I'm going to do it because this is a guy who was 1 point top 10 guy. Maybe at 1 point could have been a first round, second round back, but I see he's still there. I'm going to play different. I see Tyler Aniak at Texas A&M, and that's really catching my eye. Oh shoot. Let me see. You know what? Damn. I was going to go one way. I think I'm going to go Tyler here. I almost did a fun pick.
What?
So which one do you want to go with? I'm sorry.
I'm between Singleton and
oh, okay.
Because Singleton's a guy who at one point was the top back for a while. No, let's go with the Texas A&M D tackle.
I like Kaylon Black for a running back because you can get him late in a later round, but he run hard like Isaiah Pacheco. That's who he remind me of.
Oh, there you go.
So like you want the DT, correct?
DT out of Texas A&M.
All right, number 150 done. 163.
163. I didn't. Damn. Okay. You know what?
They got Bo.
Bo is there, man.
Yeah.
Bo for show. Let's go, Bo.
Bo Stevens.
Bo Stevens out of Iowa. Let's get that girth on that
that's
line.
A dog.
That's a dog.
That is a dog.
Oh, there goes Coogan.
There goes a dude named Bo Strong.
All right. Go to running back. I want to see if my guy Jaden Roberts. That would have been a pick right there we didn't go. Randall. Adam Randall.
Yeah.
I'm going Adam Randall.
Adam Randall right here?
Yeah. Okay. Big dude, former wideout, built like a truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about it. Let's do it.
Now Ollie Gordon, your days are numbered.
Oh man, can we go to can we look at what we've done? And I just want to see.
Yep. Hold on.
Just want to follow that up there.
All right, so there's our pick at number top, the 13. And now scrolling it down.
Bro, this looks good, bro.
Man, oh man.
Look at that Bo.
Bo for
A-
show.
for Bo.
Bo for show.
That's crazy.
This is actually kind of sick, dude. That's a sick draft.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just going to do it for shits and giggles. I want to look. Let's go to quarterback.
Go ahead. Yep. Carson Beck. Is he still there?
No, he got picked a long time ago. I know Daniel says met with Miami recently. I'm not going quarterback. Despite popular opinion from
You don't
BSG,
like Diego Pavia?
Nah, I'm good.
Tavia, whatever.
Aguilar might be interesting as a UDFA.
Who the Daquan Finn?
I know. Who the hell is that?
Who the fuck is Daquan Finn?
Because he's
I ain't never heard of that.
Daquan Finn. We don't even know who the hell that is. Tyler Van Dyke? Holy shit.
This is like baseball. Everybody gets drafted.
Yeah. Shit.
Daquan Finn is ahead of Tyler Dyke? Tyler Van Dyke?
Fix that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you go to safety if you don't mind.
Safety,
yeah, we good. We good on a quarterback. We don't need no quarterback.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Unclip the quarterback.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was like,
no, you're good.
I'm looking at it going, how did Altmaier become a safety?
Yeah.
Sean done did like 5 drafts, 10 drafts probably with this thing.
Oh, I trade. I do I make picks. I throw out the 7th round picks all the time. Future, no future. I want your 7th.
Sean wants the most picks he can get in a draft.
Click on corner. I have an idea if I do go safety. I just want to see corners right now.
Sully said you're off the team, Bobby. That's what Eidelman said.
Yeah, right. Andre Fuller. Don't just say it. Say
what
you would have done. What would you have done? Even though I know you're on every show, so I know exactly what you would have done.
Sammy wants a punter.
Yeah, I know. Fuller's not bad here. Go to fullback and tight end.
I was going to say, I was going to hit fullback just to mess, but I'll go to fullback.
No, Bradison would be the option there. Bradison and at tight end, it's called Karanowski. Probably butchering. Nowakowski. Him and Bradison are both H-backs. Nowakowski, right?
Where the hell you got Karanowski from?
Whatever, dude. It's his fault for the last.
He put the Kakanarek and the Nowakowski together and made Kakanakowski.
Just for that, I ain't drafting that motherfucker. Yeah. No, we're going to go Max Bradison here. We're going to fill up Alec Ingold's role. Make me say a dumb ass. No, I'm just stupid ass name.
South Florida Sports Unfiltered, brother.
All right, so Max Bradison?
Yeah, we're going Bradison. We're going to go Alec Ingold's replacement here.
All right, so that is it. Let's go to the war room.
That's an A grade, brother. I saw that grade.
That's
that grade.
That's a killer one.
I saw that grade.
Where's the recap? There it is. A grade, 3 trades. Your value was +3. Your reach was -26. But that's because you took some guys,
That's Bradison. That's why they did.
Yeah.
But
McNeil Warren.
McNeil Warren was the good pick.
Oh my God! This draft, Bobby.
I love that. Look at that. There's your roster right there. Look at that.
Like I actually would love this.
There's your offense, and then your defense.
You hit all the marks.
That's right. I touched every part of the team.
Yeah, you did.
Pause. Pause. No, honestly, I love the way the board fell. Again, I feel you get Malachi Lawrence there. You get your corners. You get a couple corners. You got your top safety. Offensive line built that girth. Got the receivers. I felt really
not
good.
Bad. I said not bad, but you did not make a trade. You did not trade right for Price in the 3rd.
Is that what is wrong? Was that what I got? The Eidelman.
Thank you, Eidelman.
So sorry, man.
Thank you.
Should have done
man.
it. So sorry.
That's a great draft. That's a great draft.
Man, what a great group of people in the chat, man. You got Lou back there, man. Sammy.
Yep. Oh yeah.
There you go, man. I enjoy that. That's actually a nice. That's a good draft in my opinion. At least for
solid.
Me. I like it.
Solid.
That is the way the team needs to start this year, right there. That's how you need to start it.
And look, from now on, when people go, "Oh, Bobby always want to try to go quarterback," you go, "Bobby didn't go quarterback when he was doing his own."
Exactly. Because I didn't let him. That's what I'm saying.
I vetoed that shit. I was like,
no, we're not doing quarterback. No, we don't need one.
Bobby, it's your draft until you try to get a quarterback. Then it's not.
It's not
How far
anymore.
you think Carson Beck will drop?
I've seen, it's funny,
Fourth, fifth round.
I think fourth is a good number. I think that might be where, fifth round probably be the floor. I don't see him going to 7th round. He'll be between the bottom, maybe the end of the 3rd up to the 5th. He'll be in that range. There might be a lot of teams do value him higher than most just because of his experience. He's played in bigger games. Yeah, there's times where he threw that pick and all that whatnot, made mistakes, but a lot of teams value his experience. So, thank you, Eddie. Okay, I'll take the B plus.
B plus. That's a fucking A. That's a fucking A, Eddie.
B plus. That's
if you put 2 pluses on.
That's actually the A minus that he got. He got the A minus, so he's good.
There you go. I'll take it.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, it's great. That was actually a great one for real.
A lot of fun.
Hopefully next week on your draft show, we could be talking about a great 2 picks the first night.
Especially if they're that good. If it falls that way and everything falls in the lines, that'd be a good little show to have right there.
That's like the hardest thing about the draft. I think that's why Sullivan said all that he said about it, just because you don't know how this draft is gonna fall to you. So it's like that's why he's like, call me on draft day, because it's like you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. That's why, like, we did that epic mock, and a lot of guys are like, hey, we want to talk a trade, and I said a lot of times I was like, I just want to wait until it gets. You couldn't trade when you got the pick. Like, you're at your pick, you're stuck. You have to work it out before that deal. So, like, 2 picks before, you're already kind of talking with other teams. Like, hey, so what I did beforehand, I was like, I'm not agreeing to anything. What we can agree on is a framework of a deal. And if it gets to those 2 picks, and I'm looking at my guy still there, then we'll make the deal.
GM, bro.
Oh, dude, that was a lot of fun, man. You got to be on it next year. You'll love it, man. It was crazy. A lot of fun. We were debating.
Y'all had a great draft on that too. That epic mock.
Oh, I love it because, again, it's not the simulator. It's real people. Sean, it was crazy. Like, you don't think, like, my favorite moment in round 1 was after we made our pick. We went Manoa out of Miami, and we were debating between Fano and Manoa, but we went Manoa. And so there goes the Cowboys right after us, and Josh is a Cowboys fan on our show. And reality, so he's a resident Cowboys fan. And so he's like, oh, I want to see what they're going to do. And these are real people making these picks. These are 32 podcaster fans making these picks on these epic. We're doing all 7 rounds, 3 days, like a real draft. So we're waiting. We're intrigued by Dallas, and they go Kenyon Sadiq, tight end, out of and
he was pissed.
He was livid. Like I'm like, he didn't care how good a play. He's like, we don't need a tight end. And I was like, oh, he's saying he could come on the show, and he's no, I don't want his ass on the show. That was stupid. I was like, shut up, dude. He was so mad, dude. But it's awesome. I love that because those are real people. So you have to, like, you're watching a guy like, oh, I'm going to go with this guy right here. Because people are like, oh, you get him in the 3rd round. That's how you know you play too many mock drafts, when you're like thinking you get a guy in the 3rd round when, guys go a little early because people value guys differently. Everybody has a different
real
board.
People. Yeah.
Value people differently. So it was fun, and we're looking forward to doing it next year. And I can't wait for next week, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Adrian, Sean, you're more than welcome. Love to get you on there, man, if you want to throw your 2 cents on the Dolphins picks. But we got a lot of people jumping in all 3 days. We'll be live every pick, every reaction, day 3 as well.
It's a draft spectacular.
It is. So, like, while you're watching the draft and you want to hear, like, your fellow Dolphin fan opinions and all that, listen to the show and jump in. Great moments in mock draft history. Yeah, that's right. We'll do a top 50 moments in mock draft history.
Give me the draftacular. That's what it is, man.
I like that one. Draftacular.
There you go. Use it. You want to use that?
Hashtag, mock draft shows for Rainy Day Pods, South Florida Sports.
And the greatest moments in mock draft history. That's a great hashtag. That is a great
That is. I'm not a great mock drafter. I don't. Y'all dabble. You dabble in it a lot. I'll do a couple and I'll be like, all right, yeah. I just want.
You know what I haven't done? I used to do it all in years past because I do love the draft and I love figuring it out and reading team rumors and who met with who.
Research and everything. Yeah.
And I do, but this is the first year I have not done a full round 1 mock with each team. I used to do that. I used to love doing that. But this year's the first one this is solely on Miami, just all Miami. I've been looking at other teams and researching what they've been doing, but this is the first year I've never done like a full 32 team mock draft. And so I have taken a little bit of step back, but not really. But it's been fun. I love this shit. Yeah, right. Good.
I know you do. But good. Get some sleep, Bobby.
Get some sleep, motherfucker. All right. I'm running on fumes right now.
Yeah. Oh, me. Yeah, same.
You
3.5 hours, brother.
That's
it.
exactly it. Yeah, I know. You see, yelling at me
Yeah,
on
I
the damn
know, bro.
phone. Let me get my damn sleep. It's like, pick up the
man.
phone. That shit made me laugh.
Marathon man of the draft. Yeah, he just keeps going and going.
It's my
As
cousin
long as he got that
Lou.
leche.
Cousin Lou. My
Yeah,
boy.
man, Lou's the best. We had Lou on a couple weeks ago.
Lou is awesome, dude. He's a legit
Yeah, of course.
good guy.
Yeah. A lot of good, great people in the Dolphins community for sure.
Absolutely.
That's the one thing that is the greatest thing about the Dolphins community.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta come to the weekend this weekend. This year, Bobby. Come to the weekend.
Fan club weekend, yeah.
Come hang out. Oh my God. I had an awesome time.
Yeah, you did.
Awesome
We'll
time.
have those banana milkshakes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Hashtag
Banana
greatest
leche.
moments from Fanned Weekend.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, yeah, facts. Hey, we putting real bananas in those milkshakes though. Like, you know what I'm talking about. All right. No, man. Did want to get your thoughts. Great draft, by the way. I don't care what Idleman says. And we appreciate you, Ottoman, for being so active in the chat, obviously. But yeah, man, I wanted to talk to you about the Heat. I know you and Alex just had your show, which East 10th Street boys love it. Y'all boys, and shout out to Alex. Condolences to him and his family and yours. But yeah, man, how you feeling about the Heat? Like now that you're a couple of days removed from getting eliminated and all the BS that's been going on, the exit interviews. I don't know if you caught any of those, but
Can care less about those. I was like done. I'm done for this year. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wrap it up.
Straight up.
I mean, again, like the Dolphins draft, I'm looking forward to the NBA draft already.
Yeah.
Again, that's one of the things we talked about. Like, again, I'm a what do you call it? What is like I don't know what the right word is, but I'm a defender of Spo. Love Spo. Think he's one of the better coaches. He is stubborn as hell, though. There's times where you're kind of like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like, why are we putting this guy? Why are we not putting him where? Why, there's a lot of that time when the lineups just did not make sense. This year was kind of weird, I mean, I'm happy we got the moment of 83 points with Bam. That was awesome. I'm not one of these guys who are like, let's tank. I'm never about that. I want to win. I want to get to the playoffs. So I was invested in that game, and it didn't go that way, but now we have an opportunity. We're projected for 13, but we have a shot possibly getting into the top 4. I'm not holding my breath, but I would love for the Heat to make a decision. Like I know every year we're talking about, let's go get this guy. Let's go Antetokounmpo, Lillard, and everything. I'm not holding my breath for those guys no more. I think the Heat need to embrace the youth movement. There needs to be moves for sure, and I would hope that maybe just get another draft pick and try to invest in the youth. I believe in Khalil Ware. I believe in Jaquez. I think you stick with Bam. Bam, obviously now his place is solidified in history. So, you can't really be harder to move him, I think, or make an excuse to move him. I think Tyler Hero is more than likely to get bounced.
Thank God.
But man, if we were to get that top 4 pick, I don't want to trade that top 4 pick. I don't give a damn who is available.
No.
Like, I mean, the first round pick, if we get that top 4 or whatever, like, give me one of those 4 guys over anybody who you could try to get in a trade. So I'm happy the year's over for the Heat. Would have loved to see him make a playoff run, a series. That would have been fun. I think this team is still one of the most fun teams to watch. I don't care how we feel about them. It's like every time when they're in a series, a playoff series, you can never bet against the Heat. But again, I think it's a mercy kill. It's like, good, we got it over. That's good. So kind of like the Dolphins. We know it's not no major changes. Player wise, maybe.
With Bam, we probably win that game. How close the game was.
Exactly. And then we would have another play-in game, and we would see what happened from there. But again, it's a mercy kill. It had to end, and hopefully it leads to real changes with the Heat in regards of player personnel. And hopefully, again, I would love to see, I want to keep that pick, and I don't care if it's 13, top 4. God willing, it's 1, and I doubt it, but kind of like the Panthers, you want that top pick, or one of those top picks to help your team. So, yeah.
Yeah, you've been I've heard you say many times you rather go with the youth movement. You
Yeah.
keep veteran Bam, and just go with Ware, like Larson, even Davion Mitchell. Look what he did
Hey,
in
you
the
know what,
playing
Mitch?
game.
I give him so much credit. I mean, my son, of course, kids, they all love threes, right? 3-point three shoot, but it's like the game is bigger than that, And so when that final play, shoot three,
It's
like
the new NBA, brother.
Mitchell did the right thing. Mitchell did the right. He got to the basket, he just didn't make the shot. I give him all the credit, man. He got his heart. I would love to have him back, but I am right now. Like, I was one of those guys who's like, let's go get another star, man. I know, like, pair him with Jimmy, or after Jimmy left, go get that other guy, but. Obviously, that time has passed. A lot of people, Riley's sleeping. I think the league is just like, let's not help the Heat. Any kind of thing is helping the Heat, So it is what it is. That's why, again, stop chasing and start using your assets. Your pieces. You got pieces in play. Jaquez. Shout out to Jaquez after the year he had last year, struggling and everything, to come back this year and possibly the sixth man of the year. I love that kid. Khalil Ware, again, those guys right there, that's a nucleus. That's a nucleus you could build upon, like what OKC has done. I think that's what the Heat should focus on. Hey, you got the pieces. It's not going to be great, but build here and here. Instead of going after that big piece that it's going to be tough to get and everybody's going to be going after him, look at the other guy, maybe that superstar who's kind of teetering, who's in between, or maybe young enough. Go get him, and maybe he could be your Alexander, your Gilgeous-Alexander.
Up and comer.
Exactly. That's what you try to go for. Not for, we're going to go onto the Kumbo and we're going to hold it. And now we lost on the Kumbo. We don't have a plan B. We're going to just stick with it. We're going to get Terry Rozier 2.0.
Sean says all the time, you go get Giannis, you're going to be Milwaukee South.
No, and that's the other thing.
Nobody else.
I had a huge debate with Alex, and Alex in regards to basketball. We always joked about when we were growing up and into now. When you want to talk about football, talk to Bobby. You want to talk about basketball, you talk to Alex. We love both sports equally. And we know the game, but that was our avenue.
Coaches.
But yeah. Oh yeah, coaches. No, even though I got all the draft picks right, and whatever, he'll cuss me out. But anyway, he's watching right now. But what I'm saying, but I agree. I'm not, what was it? What was the talk, Adrian? You probably watching that show, but it was like, trade Hero, Jaquez, this guy, that guy, and Khalil Ware for Antetokounmpo with Bam. And I'm like, then what's your team? Like, how did the Lakers doing that? How about Phoenix or Houston or Brooklyn when that KD? It's very nice to get those stars. That's a great photo. What the hell? But what's your team? Like, what's the point of that? I'm not going to give up my whole team for one guy who's not making a difference. And I'm not saying I love Antetokounmpo. Bring me Antetokounmpo, but not if it's going to cost me half my team. But you just signed a bunch of guys off the free. You think you're going to win with that? It's the last team to do that was Miami with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. This is not that era anymore. Other big threes can't do it.
Yeah, three superstars. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They changed the rules.
They changed the rules, but you think KD, James Harden, Kyrie Irving,
Miami.
You know what I'm saying? You got KD, James Harden, and KD and Kyrie. Those three guys in Brooklyn. What did it do? Nothing. Or Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, whoever the hell the other guy was. Nothing. That doesn't work anymore.
That's why the league don't want a superstar in Miami, because of the big three.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, never again. Never again will we give y'all a superstar. And we only got Jimmy because they just wanted to get him the fuck out of town, pretty much.
Dwayne Wade got Jimmy here. That was the recruitment of it all. But I think the bigger problem with the Heat is they just want asses in the seats. And as long as they put a team that'll get to the play-in in, they believe if they get into the playoffs, they can make a run. And that's always been the issue, is that we stay right in the middle, however you want to say it, the NBA. We're good enough to have 4 games over 500, but now what does that mean? What does that get us? We're sitting at home. So
exactly.
Terrible. I do not love that.
I don't think anything changes until somebody else gets up in the front office that another fresh air in the front office.
Sean, I gotta tell you,
ownership or
Bring a Shane Battier. I'm throwing names out. I don't know who the hell's in the. They need somebody that's not in their inner circle. Not a Harrison, not a Riley, not a Spo. Somebody that's going to be like. And again,
what Aikman did for the Dolphins in that short stint that he was.
Yeah.
Just that different. Because again, if Aikman wasn't involved in that, when Aikman wasn't involved, we'd have another Patriot or Cowboy or whomever the hell, or promote from within. Brandon Shore as your GM, some special teams coach as your, Dan Rizzi. Like I was like, get the fuck, we got Troy Aikman. I agree. Get an outside voice in here who could give another perspective, and hopefully they listen. I just want to shout this out. I was about to shout out the belt in the background for Adrian, and I'm like, that's pretty as hell. But then I look back here and I'm looking at Sean. I'm like,
Sean got it all.
I was like, damn, you got Impact, Ring of Honor, AW. You got the WWE in there. You know what? I'll tell you what. I love the big gold from WCW. That's always my thing.
I want that one. That's the one I want to get. I don't have that.
That's the one I got my son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's a dream? I have that one, but it's busted because when I did backyard wrestling, he has the scratches on shit, so it's fucked up. Lost one of the gyms. I'm so mad. Hey, you know what? When you're a 14-time champion, brother,
do
what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You know what's what belt that I would really love? And I know I'm sidetracking here, but now I see that I gotta say that one. Like I always go back and I look at it. Like I look at it. Man, they're gorgeous. I like the United States belt from WCW. Love that belt. But the one that I always go back to, and and I always look at it and I go, man, it's not that expensive. But I'm afraid to tell her about it, and you're gonna get in trouble. Like, why do you need that? But the NWA belt, the Flair and Harley, Rays, Dusty Rhodes, like that belt right there. I'd love to get my hands on that belt. Or
10 pounds of gold. 10 pounds of gold.
Just to go like Harley Race, just hold it just like that, and just take a picture like that.
You know which one I loved was the United States title Magnum TA had when it was all red. The red belt and the silver plate. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So nice.
Was that and the
and Totally had it. Totally Blanchard had it as well. That one too.
Yeah,
Smoking Skull Stone Cold's belt. That's the one I want. It's coming. Don't you worry.
Let's just bring it back to the few. We're talking all these belts, and you, buddy, bringing back the skull belts. Let's go with the skull belt.
Maybe Christmas.
You hear that, babe? Christmas. I want that skull belt. That's awesome. Sorry, I sidetracked you guys. I apologize.
I don't know, man. All good. It's WrestleMania week, man.
It's WrestleMania tomorrow,
it is.
baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a great time. Did I ask you also, Panthers? How you felt about the season? Hey, 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right?
No. Hey, look, and I have no concern whatsoever about the Florida Panthers, man. I love these guys. I love that team. I full 100% trust in Bill Zito. Like the way I said it here, it's hockey's huge here in Nashville. They love their Predators here, and so there you go. Yeah, I love it. There you go with the Heat, get somebody out from the outside.
Yeah.
But I have no concern with the Panthers at all. I believe in Bill Zito and what they can do. And again, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the draft, what they're going to do with that pick. This is going to be the first year to actually pay attention to the draft for NHL. I kind of just wait for them to tell me this is. But I'm going to be looking in because to me, I take this like they needed a year off. Let them take a year off. They got 2 out of 3. They'll be back next year stronger. They still, Barkov is back, right? Barkov didn't play at all this year. Am I right?
No. And by the way, they showed him on the ice yesterday. You would never know he was hurt. Dude's cutting back and forth, man, ready to go.
I got his jersey. I got that for Christmas last Christmas. I wanted a Barkov jersey, so I love that guy. So he's going to be back next year. They got that. They got one of that top pick or whatever pick. I don't care what pick they have.
Well, it's in top 8, top 10.
Top 8. That's all that matters.
Dog.
You're gonna get see again. Dogs, bring me some dogs. But man, I have no concern about the Florida Panthers. It sucks that we're not going to get to see them. It's been great the last 2 years to see them in the playoffs, magical runs, magical games.
That's what I'm gonna miss.
That's what I'm gonna miss for this year. But it's
fuck out of some teams.
That's right. But you know what? I'll tell you, let them have the year off. They're good. They did their run. Let one of these other guys get the champion because we're not there. That's the only reason why you're going to win it. So that's how I'm saying it. But hey,
they need it bad.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. And the funny thing too is with the Panthers, they're the only one that really has a culture figured out, and they're winning. Every other team is still trying to figure it out, and you're watching what's happening all through South Florida sports. When you don't have it figured out, it's freaking. It hurts you, man. It hurts you.
Yeah.
Do you watch the playoffs? Even though the Panthers aren't going to be, do you watch NHL playoffs?
Yes.
Me, no, not really. I'll tune in and out here if there's a game, and
It's
I'm not doing.
incredible.
If there's nothing on watching, no, playoff hockey's great because I've been told that, like, oh, you know, again, it's huge here, and that's when I got like I've been to games in Florida Panthers growing up. Ralph took us and my mother,
Yeah.
but like you know, I mean, it was Dolphins,
When they sucked.
Marlins, Hurricanes, but like Panthers would be on the back end, like, oh, they're on, let's go, or you know, you dirty rats and all this whatnot. It was not until I got here when I started getting
tickets,
proud.
Bobby.
Yeah, it wasn't until I got here where I got real proud because they love the Preds here. But I was like, oh, I'm Florida,
Yeah.
so I'd go to the games here and watch them more. And of course, then we had these magical runs, and so. But no, playoff hockey in general is a lot of fun to go live, and playoff hockey is a lot of fun to watch because I mean, I just loved watching the Panthers playoff run because they took that fights and aggressive and the moments. It's just you can't touch it.
Yeah, we hurt people. That's what we do. Not intentionally. That's how we play.
Maybe.
But yeah, they need it. They need to rest 3 years in a row going to the damn Stanley Cup Finals. That's a lot on all of them. So even, you know, we had a lot of players that we didn't even know who they were this year. So that's how you know. Yeah, we probably need to take a break. But yeah, and then my last question: Do you think the Marlins will have? I know they're like 9-10 now, but that don't even matter in the first 20 games of baseball. So, do you think they could be for real? They already have beaten the Braves and the New York Yankees.
Man, I don't know if I'm ready to say they're for real, but I'll tell you this: they're fun. They're a fun team to watch. For me, at least. You know, again, I love watching those with my son. You know, we say Sanoha every time Sanoha comes out. You know, Marcy and Casey, he's given up on you. You lost him. You lost him. But I don't know if I'm ready to say that. You know, they're for real. But I will say that they're a fun team to watch, and I'm rooting for them 100%. Like, you know. They got some magic juice in them. I just don't know if it's going to bring them to where we want to see them.
Yeah. Tony tells me all the time. He says, watch out now. The Marlins are sneaky good. And Sean, Tony knows baseball. All right.
Oh, no,
you
no.
He know baseball.
I'll admit they're good. They're fun to watch. The problem is all they're going to get us is a couple draft picks as they trade them away because that's what our team does.
You hitting all these
last time they didn't. You had that, buddy. All right. You had that the last time they didn't. All right.
Yeah.
Now all we get is draft
those championships. We'll never see those again.
We are a farm. We are the farm team, farm club or whatever. Back in the day, you say, "Oh, Dad, going down to the farm," because all we do is develop, and when they get good, we ship them off.
This is why I said to Russ Morgan, host of On Deck Baseball. And he comes to a show hooked on Marlins, because he was talking about the stadium. He went to the World Baseball Classic. He's like, man, they only need. You're right there, Sean. Marlins hurt you. Yeah. But
I'm hurt, Dom.
This goes right to my point because he was like, man, you know, the Marlins need to get the fans need to show up. You know, the fans need to show up to games, man. And blah, blah, blah. I was like, the fans will show up and the Marlins start giving a damn. Like, this is fun. But, like, you know, you need to be consistent. You need to put a winning product on the field. So far, so good. Like, again, they're 9-10. But, again, they're a fun team to watch right now. Like, I love the guys we have. And, more than likely, right, you look at Sandy, and Sandy's been a lot of fun. But, we all had in the back of our head, like, we may wake up one day and see Sandy got traded for a couple prospects.
When? No, we're all saying when.
When is it going to happen?
You're just waiting for it. That's the problem. Like, you can't watch. You watch the games going, oh, that guy's going to get us some picks.
You want Sean to show up. You want Adrian to show up to a game. You want that arena to be filled, which it would. If baseball was blowing up, if Marlins were great, that stadium would be packed. Traffic already sucks in South Florida. Traffic would be done. You'd have to fly on a chopper to get into that arena, that stadium. Because if the Marlins were good, it does suck. It's horrible. But again, if trust me, if the Marlins were great, I still say Florida Marlins, but if the Marlins were great or had that type of product on the field, they would be one of the number one. They'd probably be the number one ticket in town because we have so many young people there that love baseball. But and Sean is a proud Marlins fan. Again, I remember how fun it was watching. Well, you know what I'm saying, history wise.
Yeah, history wise.
You know, the Marlins of the past, but as soon as he ends, he goes in this little closet and watches a Marlins game.
I got it on right now on the side of my eye. Right, I'm watching them.
but that was my point to Russ. Yeah, it would be great to fill the stadium. We'd love to see that. But when they freaking put a product on the field that we could be proud of, and they show that they actually give a damn about putting a winning product, and maybe Pete, I don't know how to say his name, Bendix. When he puts a winning, he looks like he knows what he's doing a little bit, or it looks good. Right, and then maybe if it becomes consistent, then you're gonna start seeing when you get, we're gonna see a bigger, filler arena or stadium. Yeah, they don't deserve it.
It's about building it and being consistently good, not just because again, we've caught lightning in the bottle before, and then they blow up the team, and then they blow up the team, and then you sign guys like, for instance, the Sandy Alcantara contract, whatever. I never say his last name.
Yeah, that's it.
It was it was so backloaded because they didn't expect to have him. That's why they're paying him so much this year, because they figured he'd be traded, but he had the injury. That's all they do. Giancarlo Stanton, Mike Stanton, whatever the hell you want to call him. They backloaded his contract because they knew, okay, we'll get 6 years out of him. If he's not traded by then, it'll be somebody else's problem. And again, I know that was other ownership, not this ownership, but when you have 27 owners, bro, you're too cheap, man. You don't have the money to do it. And you got to play this ball.
See you tomorrow, Savdar.
Yes, sir, Savdar.
For sure.
I can't believe he watched this
Bendix has been okay. Bendix has been pretty good. I don't have any problem with Bendix right now. It's just he's got to say what he's got to say. Unfortunately, he's the face of the Marlins on making decisions, whether he's not paying the contracts. That's all.
They don't care. Give us the money. That's it.
Oh, you're saying show us the money? Show me the money? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, last time that happened, they got the money, and what happened?
That's right.
Permacussed. Oh man.
You saw him last night at the United Football League? His brother was playing?
No, I didn't.
Or it was the night before, whenever. Tua was there supporting his brother who's playing quarterback in the UFL, and he said the one thing I noticed a lot about this league is I'm seeing a lot of guys I used to play with.
Yeah, you'll be there soon, buddy.
Oh man,
MVP of the.
No, but I think he was talking about I honestly think it was more of a talking about like Alabama players and things like that more than like taking a shot. But somebody tried to make it seem like he was taking a shot at the Dolphins, but I don't think it was meant that way. But it was funny. It was funny. It was funny to listen to it. It's like, it was funny because you're like, you could take it that way, I guess.
Yeah, to it, his brain don't function right.
I knew
he don't figure things out. Like, people ain't gonna take this the wrong way,
No, I think
now he does it.
I think now he does
last 2 years.
I think he does it now just to do it. Now it's just become
Cam Smith.
Now it's like, don't matter.
Cam Smith is in the UFL.
Yes, he is. Getting the check signed by The Rock.
Trying to fight his way back, making $65,000 a year. That's great money, actually, for regular people.
So, for us, Joe Schmoes, yeah.
UFL guys ain't making $65,000 a year.
Yeah, ain't it?
No, the quarterbacks.
And that's a pay raise. And that's a pay raise.
The quarterbacks get paid good. I don't think. Hold on.
They making at least 50, bro.
Oh, I got my handy dandy notebook here. Hold on.
That's hilarious.
I go play in the UFL for $50,000 a year.
Yeah.
It's only 8 games. 8 games, $50,000. Oh, I'm good. Take the rest of the year off. Get a part-time job. You're still good.
Yeah.
Seriously. Oh man. Yeah. Tomorrow.
It's roughly $5,500 per week during the season.
$5,500 per week? That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, but only during the season.
So that's about what, 40?
Oh no, that's bad. Yeah, about 50. About $50,000. Almost.
Yeah, it comes out about 50, yeah. You get bonuses. If you're player of the week, you get $1,000. If you're MVP, you get $7,500. And you get a $1,600 housing stipend and year-round health insurance. So, hey.
Oh, all right.
Man, ain't so bad, man.
No.
And then you can work and then you can work. I'm telling you, you can work a part-time job for the rest of the year.
Adrian, I won't be here next week. I'm going to start punting, and I'm going to be out practicing tomorrow because I'm going to try to become a UFL punter.
There you go.
Sean, you better get in the fucking trenches. Your ass ain't punting nothing.
Oh, Jared Lorenzen.
Yeah.
You better try to kick.
Janikowski.
Yeah, there we go. Janikowski as well.
There you go.
Man, I get that right love handle, perfect timing. That ball's gone, buddy.
Kick a field goal, bro.
You ain't got to stand. No field goals. I got to punt.
Oh, man.
That's it.
I'll tell hamstring kicking field goals.
Oh, boy. You got to pull a hamstring kicking fucking punts.
No, man. No.
You know how high your leg got to get up to kick a punt? Oh, it's the UFL. You don't got to go.
Yeah, man. Come on, dude. All I got to do is outkick that guy. All I got to do is outkick that guy.
Long snapper, Sean.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Great.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. No, Lou's gonna come be the long snapper. Me and Lou are a team.
He'll be your long snapper.
Me and Lou are a team right there, buddy. Long snapper, punter. We're good. We're good, man. We're set up. UFL. I'll go to the Orlando
sit
team.
On the bench and make $5,500.
Well, dude, they don't punt in the UFL. Do they even have a punter? Honestly, every time they go for it, the coach is like, "God, go ahead, go for it." Whatever.
They got 4-point plays. They got 4-point plays in there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, that's Mickey Mouse shit. All right. Tomorrow, 2 Raw for SmackDown, WrestleMania 42, Night 1 pre-show. You're going to have NHB in the house for the pre-show. That is Bobby Finn's Talk and Josh Kimmel of the No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. Should be a fire one. It's going to be a panel. Hopefully heel Sammy shows up and not babyface Sammy.
If you tell him now, heel Sammy, we need you to show up.
I told him already, I want heel Sammy. I don't want babyface Sammy. I want heel Sammy. All right. Offense TV. And then we'll have takes by Tom. He's only on social media, I believe on X and TikTok. Great takes though. You're gonna love him, Bobby. Great takes. Like dude's killing it. But awesome. And then Chell's Wrestling will be on for a few. She won't be on for long. Tony will be late, but that's his kids stuff. So, but he'll come on. We'll probably be in the middle of it, but we'll get his picks also. It's gonna be a great time, man. WrestleMania, and they look like they got some shit cooking. I can't wait to watch SmackDown to see what's going on there. And tomorrow should be an eventful night. Post show will be right after the show with Sean, Sammy, and me and Tony. 2 Raw for SmackDown tomorrow. Bobby, what do you have going on other than tomorrow's pre-show? This. I
exactly.
Do you want me to roll the scroll now and it'll just keep like a continuous thing?
We should have did that.
You should have, right? You got to do that. Just so for because we're doing the show tomorrow with you guys, we won't be doing No Holds Barred. We usually are be doing Sean. We've been doing the Rewind WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's my fault.
It's my fault.
He just told me it was my fault.
Way to go. Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Blame Adrian for it. Which has been a lot of fun. I love watching old school stuff. And I want to do more stuff too, like, even Starrcade and the old NWA, WCW stuff if we could find it. But that's been a lot of fun just to see, these guys that, back in the day. There's Tony. Listen to Josh every time there's no women that wrestle on one of the wrestlers. He's like, this actual WrestleMania was great. We didn't see any women in there. I'm like, God dang, dude. I'm like, shut up, Josh. He's awesome. But it's just awesome. And but we won't be doing that. We'll do that show. Sunday, we'll do the Finn's Talk draft show in the evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be building up the board.
During night 2 of WrestleMania.
Yeah. We'll be building up the draft board.
Don't sleep, buddy. The draft don't sleep.
It's draft week.
Draft week. We're here. Monday night, we got Finn's Talk today. with me and Sam. We got a special guest coming in there. It'll be a Canes-centric
I thought you
show.
said Tuesday.
No, it's going to be Monday. I got confused.
Okay.
We were supposed to do Tuesday, but our guest is actually Gio Million from Caneswear. He'll be on with
Gio's
us.
awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna talk Ruben Bain. We're gonna talk Dolphins draft, but a lot of Kane prospects. Get his perspective because we might have a couple Canes on the Dolphins by the end of the week. So
yes.
Get him on there.
We should.
Yeah, and we should absolutely. There's too much talent from Miami not to grab a couple guys out of Miami or at least one. And maybe maybe the Tuesday that's when we'll do our WrestleMania post show and with me and Josh kind of recap what the hell happened with the Monday Night Raw, with Raw after Mania and all that. So we usually now we've kind of switched it up because we got Real Talk Wrestling. Josh does that with Clutch. And
Josh gonna fucking hate this WrestleMania.
Ginger, he already does. Ginger Americano. They do Thursday night. They do on FTSN Extra. They do Real Talk Wrestling. So they do current events, and in No Holds Barred now we do have some special episodes we do where we'll do a little bit of like react off one thing. But our goal for our shows now, and we'd love to have you guys on to do that too. If you guys be interested to do that, talk. If we whether it's the Hogan documentary that's going on Netflix soon, reacting off that. We had the McMahon one. We got Dark Side of Wrestling, old school wrestling shit. Watching that and kind of discussing that as it goes on and comparing it to now. That's what we're doing with Knowles Bar. That's the direction we're going, and we're excited about that. So, if people who are watching and
when you get to WrestleMania 17.
Yeah,
I want to be on that one because that is my favorite WrestleMania of all time.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one for sure. That's when it started really, that it started coming back. WWF was really doing really good at that point. But we're excited about doing that. So for those who are watching, and again, if you love sports and wrestling, Dolphins, Heat, baseball, Marlins, Hurricanes, all of it, whatever, anything sports, Miami sports especially, you could go to FTSN, Fifth Stock Sports Network on YouTube and subscribe. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, and they do everything. Bobby does everything. Bobby don't sleep. Bobby just do podcasts all damn day and night. Late night, everything. He don't care. Hey. All right, gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Done. Get her done. Get her done.
Love it. Sean, Squared Circle Digest.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything compared to what Bobby does. I'm just here, just chilling. I come on the screen every once in a while. That's it.
That's it. You do NASCAR, wrestling.
I'll get the NASCAR on. We're actually doing Sunday this week. We're doing it from No Doubt. We'll be actually at the Kansas race.
Nice.
So we're going to be doing, hopefully everything works out well, and we'll do that. He'll be out there live in Kansas. That'll be Sunday with the picks, and then Monday we'll cover the race. Yeah, boots on the ground. He's going there. Tuesday, Square Circle Digest with, of course, the great Frankie Fresco. And Friday, I'm here with you at 7 o'clock. So, and a lot more coming.
Sunday all day.
Yeah, Sunday. Well, you already covered all that stuff, but yeah. And I may never watch wrestling again, depending on how this WrestleMania goes.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that.
We'll see.
I don't know how you're going to do a wrestling show. I don't know how you're going to do a wrestling show when you don't watch wrestling.
Oh, I'll make it happen. Trust
me. Just clips.
No, just clips. I saw this happen. This is all I'll do. No, I will. You know what I will do? I will cover everything AEW and other indies. Bloodsport, all that other stuff, that's New Japan, everything else other than WWE. I'll cover NXT still. I just won't cover Raw and SmackDown. Anything Triple H touches turns to shit. There you go.
Okay. Well, he made NXT. The worst part about it is
he's one of my favorite wrestlers. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in the ring. Outside the ring, he could sit on something.
I know. You should. He could sit on something. Whoa. You should do the water spit right now. You should do it all over your computer. Show's over.
All right.
Oh, man.
Got it.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Sean, don't do it for real. Sean's about to go off the screen.
You have to swallow it. You can't. You choke.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I used to do that actually. I tell you, man, he was one of my favorite wrestlers, and I used to do the water spit everything, man.
Yeah, I used to do that, but like in people's face. That was fun.
I should say some of the
mixed reaction.
So sorry.
Man,
why does it keep falling out? I was trying to get to the chat. I haven't seen the chat. I just saw it could pop up on the side there. My bad. I saw a question for me. I'm so sorry. See, Bobby, have you done an all-time wrestler mock draft? That would be great. We actually have done a draft before, but not like a wrestler mock draft. We did do an all-time one. That was a lot of fun. Might want to try to do that again because it's always fun to do that. Maybe we'll get a couple people in there. Add maybe the four of us. That would be really
good. Let's do it.
That would be fire. That would be
our best roster, but for sure.
All right, man. If you're watching anywhere other than YouTube, go to @RainyDayPod on YouTube and all socials. Like, share, and subscribe at Stanley Media House Network and at Fins Talk Sports Network on YouTube, man. Like, share, and subscribe. We got it all pretty much. We got it all. Except for baseball, which we talk some baseball tonight. All good. Man, appreciate you, Bobby, man. That was awesome. Great draft. Great draft. And I always love to hear your perspective on things, bro. You got a great mind.
Thank you guys for having
me. I do got one question, though. You think Frankie Fresco gives him a C?
Oh, definitely. Frankie Fresco hates every draft we do on this show. Bobby, real quick. The first draft we did on the show live, it was so bad because everybody. Who was the top pick?
The Oregon tight end was the only one left.
Yeah,
on the top.
That was the only one left. Everybody else got picked. Like all those picks that you see, like Francis was gone, Fanu was gone. Everybody was gone. We were like, "Whoa, it's live too, bro." We didn't expect that shit. This about to be a shit draft. It was bad. Everybody was disappearing, man. But no, appreciate you, man. Sean, we'll see. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. So go get some rest. All right.
Appreciate you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it, man. And everybody have a good night, man. In the great words of Jackie Moon, everybody love everybody, y'all. Goodbye.
South Florida Sports Unfiltered. Raw and real, no filter. From the field to the court to the ring, go. Talking smack with a hard bass flow. Talking smack with a hard bass flow.